Howdy. Thank you. I know there's a few Aggies in the crowd. I spent 9.5 years as an undercover officer in the CIA. I was the guy in the back alleys at 4 o'clock in the morning collecting intelligence on threats to our homeland. I was in Pakistan in 2007 when an earthquake hit. Killed 90,000 people. It was in the Hindu Kush Mountains. Our ambassador came to my team and said, hey, can you figure out what the Pakistani people needed? And we get up there, a trip that's supposed to take 2 hours took 11. Hindu Kush Mountains, 4,000 feet high, major earthquake just hit. We realized they needed airlift. And so we call the Army, and we get 22 Chinook helicopters. I was in Muzaffarabad directing the traffic. And we learned that there was a village that was higher up than where we were that had been without food, water, and power for 4 days. At night, it was negative 20 degrees below zero. So we were supposed to go back to Islamabad, the capital. We said, let's make a stop first. We land in this little village, open the bay doors of the helicopter, and these villagers start piling in, about 200 of them. And this village elder gave me a little girl who was 9 years old, lost her mother and her father in the earthquake. She's screaming bloody murder. If you've ever seen a helicopter crew, they look like they're from outer space. And I'm holding the little girl, and halfway through our flight back to Islamabad, she rests her head on my shoulder and falls asleep. We land in the capital, open the bay doors again, put the little girl down. She runs away. Takes about 10 steps, turns back around, and comes back and gives me the biggest hug I've ever gotten in my life. And she kisses the hands. She kisses the hand of the helicopter crewman, and he smiles at her and gives her the thumbs up. She smiles real big, does the same thing, and she runs away. And I'm going to remember that girl's face for the rest of my life because it's an example of how the United States of America is the only country with the resources and the willingness to help people even if they're 7,000 miles away. And it's because of y'all's efforts that we're going to continue to fight for making sure that every kid has that opportunity and that we are still remembered as a country that cares. So thank you for this award.